And now it is my pleasure to welcome to the stage Tony and Obie Award-winning writer and performer, Sarah Jones.
All right, so how many people here actually know me from anywhere? Okay. Hello. So this is not for you lot, but I just want to say I am so excited to be here tonight. This is beyond. We just heard Gloria Steinem, Alicia Garza. We're here with some of the most brilliant organizers in the country, all of you. Thank you for being here. And I have to say that when I was asked to be here tonight, I sort of thought, you know, what could I have to say? I'm an actor, I'm a performer, but what could I have to say that would really kind of, you know, justify my participation in something like this? And so I thought perhaps a really commanding English accent will help things a bit. And then I thought, no, 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 I just have to get up there and be myself and just... I'm sorry. But you know, what can I tell you? This moment, this is my real voice. We are here to reclaim what progressive matriotism looks like in our own authentic voices. So I'm just gonna stand up here and talk the way I really talk. I do speak the Queen's English. I am from Queens, New York. And I'm so proud to have taken part in this historic, her historic, their historic, our historic day with each of you. And I've brought a few of my friends along. Now, for those who do not know me, I play people of lots of different backgrounds. That's what I do. I did it in a Broadway show called Bridge and Tunnel. I have a new show called, I have a new show called Sell by Date. It's all about women's empowerment, therefore humans' empowerment. And I hope you'll come see it in New York when it's back up. But for now, I've brought it to you. So you're gonna meet a few of my friends. Sometimes sisters gotta do it for themselves. So I'm gonna bring up a few of my friends who are so excited to meet you, and they kind of look like the diversity of this room. So if you will welcome them with a little applause, they'll come out and tell you how much they love you.
Hi there, everybody. Oh, my goodness. First of all, I didn't need the applause. Oh, right. For the white lady, of course. You like that? That's good. I'm here because of the girl Sarah Jones, who you just met. She's a very nice young black performer. And, yeah, well, you know, she calls herself black. She's really more like a caramel color if you look at her. I don't want to say the wrong thing. I know Black Lives Matter. I understand. Okay? Anyway, my point is to be here. I marched today. You know, Sarah, that's, well, with my hip, you can't really call it marching, but I moved with the crowd. Okay. I tried it out. Anyway, the point is that in all seriousness, as you just heard on this stage, the power to reclaim our lives is in our own hands. And I want you to take this very seriously because I'm one of the oldest people in this room. Listen, you'll understand when you're my age. My own mother didn't have the right to vote in this country. Think about that. Okay, and much less to make decisions about family planning, about self-determination. So to think I have lived to see this room, this full, this passionate, all of these young people, to watch them marching today, I'm getting a little verklempt, I am. But I want to tell you this, some of these young girls, so determined, they're 12 and 13 years old. And then I thought to myself, my God, I think I have candies in my purse older than 12 or 13. But these Young girls are our future, and you are our future. Now, 4 years can go by fast or it can go by slow. If you take action every single day, right where you stand, with the power you have in your community, it'll go by a lot quicker. So I'm with you, I salute you, and congratulations on being leaders in your communities. Mazel tov. Mwah.
Hi, good evening, everybody. My name is Nereida. I'm so excited to be here right now. Okay, I'm trying not to be nervous and everything. First of all, I wore my red scarf because Alicia Garcia had her red scarf on, and there she is, and Gloria was wearing red too, and I was like trying to be part of like a theme, but then it kind of like didn't work out because we're not like all here at the same time, but just try to remember, picture them sitting here, and then picture me and mine right now. You don't have to picture me because I'm standing here. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little bit nervous. Okay. And I'm just going to rewind. So, I just want to start by saying, especially as a Latina in this room, and thank you. Gracias. ¿Dónde están? Mis hermanas. A la lucha, juntos, con nosotros, todos. Okay, let me say this right now. First of all, brush up on your Spanish every day, just as a resistance act if you don't speak Spanish. Por eso, sí se puede, claro. Sí se puede, sí se puede, sí se puede. Eso. Tan bonito, right? It's beautiful. Anyway, so I don't really have a lot of time. I was just coming up here. I was so excited, and then I was nervous, and then you guys, I fell in love with you, and now it's all beautiful. Anyway, what I really wanted to say is that I'm a student, and there's a lot of people, they will underestimate me because that I have an accent, or that they don't understand, like, oh, actually that means you speak 2 languages. Maybe you're like really, really smart. But that I just want to say that we are all here moving together, and that is where our power is. Poder. Let me say this, that every time someone will underestimate me, I try to remember to just calm down and say those 3 little words that always make me feel better. Sotomayor, Sotomayor, Sotomayor. So I just want to encourage everybody here, find your own personal mantra and use it while you're doing the work to continue to move us forward. Como decimos, pa'lante siempre. That means let's keep it moving forward. Everybody. Gracias a todos. Muchísimas gracias. Well, first I want to thank everyone here for being such a lively bunch. You're fantastic. Wonderful, that energy, it's really great. And I have to say, first of all, as a woman of South Asian descent, it can be difficult, okay? And I was not only very pleased that Sarah Jones told me today we will be participating in this, but I must tell you that as a lawyer, I am working on behalf of human rights of women and girls. And we know that there are those who are quite confused. In fact, typically my work, it does bring me to Washington, D.C., where I used to attend meetings, mingling with some male politicians who are trying to make me feel comfortable by telling how often they are eating the curry in Georgetown. Fortunately, or perhaps unfortunately, I think we have reached a point with the current government that these are people who won't even try to appear to have the semblance of interest in people unlike themselves. But that is why we will work outside them. We will work around them. We will work in the cracks that they don't even know are there, and we will continue this fight. And this I want to say, to take that with you when we leave here tonight, that we will be taking those actions, and we are taking that quite seriously, that this is about the community, also it must be about the self. As you heard, to take the self-care as seriously as you take your organizing. And I mean that I can tell you when I was a young student, I was just starting to get involved with my organizational work. I was also, I was volunteering. I was at the same time trying to plan my own wedding. And let me tell you that this is a Hindu marriage ceremony. So just please picture whatever wedding planning anxiety you can imagine, multiply it by about 5, and add elephants. Literally in my case. But I realized that that pressure that we can take on, that we are trying to be that superwoman and holding up the world on one set of shoulders, ultimately we do not serve our community or ourselves unless we make sure that we do that self-care along with the outer work. So please, don't forget to do that for yourself. Take the time. Right? And I will say it proudly and boldly that it is not only our physical health, it is the mental health. We must take care of our internal and external being so that we can then go and be that light in the world. So I thank you all. That also means enjoyment. So please don't forget, enjoy this here. You are throwing a cracking good party. Okay, have a good night.
Hi, I have to admit, first of all, that so my name is Bella, but I have totally lost track of time because you guys are so rad, and I don't know how much time I have right now. So I'm just gonna the rally was amazing, but also it was a little on the longish side. So I wanna be mindful of all of your time. I just need to get a selfie really quickly though. I'm at where do we go from here right now? And it's amazing. Oh! Okay. So really quickly though, I just want to say, as I mentioned, my name is Bella. I totally do not want to take up an excessive amount of space on this stage as a woman who happens to not be of color. I want to be mindful of my privilege and yeah. So just seriously though, I was named for Bella Abzug, who's a famous feminist from history, obviously. And I just feel that there are those who really don't understand how committed intersectional feminists really are to seriously, who here is a serious intersectional feminist? Not in quotes, for reals. Okay. So that's not a buzzword that goes away. People can make fun of it as much as they want. We're just gonna keep shifting pronouns and doing whatever we need to do around them. We're gonna use the bathrooms we all need to use. We're gonna take care of ourselves. So I just wanna say, in sisterhood, in siblinghood, I'm totally with you. And I just feel that I wanna give thanks to all the older generation. I mean, not that you all are old. You're I mean, it's not feminist to be ageist, but you know what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you're old. I'm just saying that you are some of you are more chronologically advanced people. So all of this to say, I'm just gonna respectfully yield the space to my allies in the movement. And I am so grateful to you all for seriously elevating my consciousness so that I understand about privilege and power dynamics in a new way. Thank you so much. You're amazing.
I am saying I started to take out my earrings because I'm the only dude Sarah Jones brought up here. My name is Rashid, but I'm gonna rock the earrings in solidarity with all my trans brothers and sisters out there. All right? You ain't gotta be able to pin me down on your gender binary, whatever. all right, to listen to what I gotta say. Nah, for real, but I'm saying, like, Sarah Jones brought me with her. Like I said, my name is Rashid. I'm very, you know what I'm saying, it's real deep, marching with a whole bunch of women all day, you feel me? It was real beautiful, son, for real. I mean, I'm saying, me, myself, personally, I started out in hip-hop, and, I mean, maybe some of y'all not really into hip-hop music, that's cool, you know what I'm saying, but the first way y'all could have knew I was an MC back in the day, you know what I'm saying, is because I would hold the microphone in the official MC posture. Y'all can see that right there. That's a dead giveaway right there, son. But I'm just saying, like, for me, this movement, this struggle, since I was a shorty, you feel me, this mad important. Everything that's going on right here, what y'all talking about, I'm saying, walking down the street in Washington, D.C. with a whole big bunch of white people talking about Black Lives Matter at the top of their lungs, son. What? Saying. I mean, I'm for real. I ain't never think I would see some shit like that in my lifetime, son, for real. So if that shit could happen, anything could happen. I want to thank y'all, all of y'all who's in this struggle for real. And y'all, I'm saying, I'm with y'all, all right? Just for real, be gentle with a dude. If I get, you know what I'm saying, my words wrong, I called a lady today. She wasn't feeling it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try to call y'all whatever is respectful, you know what I'm saying, y'all ladies or women or whatever is the word right now. I appreciate that, all right? Peace, y'all. Assalamu alaikum. I wanted to take only one moment before I start to speak. Yes, I give you the greeting, and I did not give you a chance to greet me back. So, assalamu alaikum. It brings warmth in my heart when I hear this room of people that are willing to join together in a way that we need in this time, in this country, like never before. And I had told Sarah Jones, I know it is light-hearted, what you are doing here. But sometimes we have to acknowledge that there are brothers, sisters with a very heavy heart, with fear about this registry, about this possibility of even more demonizing entire culture, entire religion of people. For their own gain. So to have all of that solidarity today and to realize as we are marching, they are watching your every move. They are telling you, you cannot have a backpack. They are telling you, you cannot have your movement free. You are restricted. So you learn, what does it feel like to be Muslim for just one day? So if we can carry this awareness, this is how we develop the solidarity, the empathy, to then be courageous when someone makes that disparaging remark, when someone, your relative, who is ignorant, we don't hate people who are ignorant. We teach them, we encourage them, that maybe the news you are reading, it is poisoning your mind with what is not true. So I say all of it to say, tonight and today, I felt the beauty of the cleansing of that poison. I pray that we carry it with us into the future. I yield this time back to you to feel a moment of peace in your hearts, and I thank everyone for this example. Where do we go from here? Alaikum salam. Shukran.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you all for having me. I love you. Mwah.